Hello ComCon, my name is Kevin Lewis and I am a developer advocate at Vonage. Now, if you've previously heard of Nexmo or TalkBox, we are now just under a single brand called Vonage, and we are incredibly excited to be back again this year as Vonage to continue supporting this event. We are a cloud communication platform that lets developers integrate voice, video, and messaging into their applications using our APIs. And today I'm going to show you how to get started with the Vonage Video API. It used to be called OpenTalk. We'll run through what's needed to build a multi-user video application. So on the back end, we have a number of server SDKs, hopefully at least one in a language of your choice. But if not, we have a REST API. So as long as you can make HTTP requests, you can interact with our platform. I'm most comfortable with JavaScript, so I'm going to show you how to create and manage sessions with Node.js. This is the code. This is pretty much all there is to it. So we require and initialize the client up top, and then we create a new session. You can choose between a routed or a relayed session, where relayed sessions are peer-to-peer. We still handle the signaling to create and manage sessions, but otherwise the streams go just between your users. Or routed sessions go through the Vonage media servers. And all we need to do on the back end is return an API key, a session ID, and a token which contains a role. Now, on the user side, we have client SDKs for JavaScript, iOS, Android, and Windows, and also betas for Linux, macOS, and Unity. And they can all talk to each other, so you can create cross-platform video applications quite easily. Again, as a JavaScript developer, I'm going to show you the code snippets for building a web video application with JavaScript. And this is pretty much all there is to it, bar some error handling. So we initialize a session up top with the API key and session ID provided by the backend. We create a new publisher, which by default uses the default camera in a person's computer, but it can also be a screen share, a canvas, or a video element. And then we connect to the session using our token and immediately go to publish our publisher. When the stream gets created, when a new stream gets created, or when you join the session for the first time, we immediately go and subscribe to the published video and make that video available on the screen. And even if you choose a relayed session, we provide abstractions on top of WebRTC to make setting up video applications easier and cross-platform. And because this is a more specialized audience, I'm going to tell you about some of the cool features that come with the video API that are perhaps a little more power user type. So we have globally distributed and configurable turn servers, a GraphQL-based insights API with stream level metrics that gets quite granular, interoperability, say that 5 times quick, with our voice API, both VoIP and using our long virtual numbers. Dead easy RMTP streaming, so you can stream out to platforms like Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, or any other RMTP server. And also composed and individual archiving. And I'm going to show you how the archiving works because I was surprised at how easy it was when I started using the API. There are 2 ways of doing it. One is when you create a session, you can just provide an archive mode property. And in this case, it will go ahead and archive streams straight away inside of this session. Or you can manually start an archive using a session ID. And here you can pick an output mode of either individual streams or a composed stream. And then later you can go and retrieve those and delete those or whatever you need to do with them. So that was a little introduction to the video API. Hopefully you found it useful. My team would kill me if I didn't mention we're hiring. So we're hiring in engineering, also in product, including platform and developer experience, which is where my role sits, and more across the business. If you have any other questions or you want to just get started with the APIs, look at some docs, getting started guides, things like that, you can go to developer.nexmo.com or tweet at us at VonageDev. Thank you so much.